So welcome back to Keller Custom Garage. Today we are forming some metals.
A broken glass while I'm thinking in my head. I mind my own, I don't even break a sweat.
So as you can see, I already got this one already formed in here. This is where the stock bumper came through, and Dan didn't really like the holes, so I am now filling them in. It takes a little bit of finessing and a little bit of patience, but if you start trimming pieces of metal, it starts forming into the places that you want, and then you can form it by hand. This is not overly thick metal, but you do have to heat it a little bit to form it. But just take your time, shave a little off. What I do is I put little marks on where I want to shave, and then once the mark is gone, I know that I've taken enough off of the piece to be able to form it into where I want to go. So obviously you can see this piece is forming quite nicely. I still want to take off a little bit here, a little bit on the sides here, just to kind of form it in, and then I have marks where I want to bend it. So I'll put this in the vise and I'll heat this section up to bend it down like that piece over there. So you just kind of take your time, form it in what you can. Obviously you're not going to be overly right the first time. We had to bend this piece out a little bit because it was bent in, but I'll take off this paint here and then I'll start tacking it in. You want to, when you start tacking it in, you want to bounce around so you don't heat the metal up too much and warp it. So we'll continue on.
Matters is insane. Why you still live in vain? I'm not the one, you're the victim of your own mistakes. It's sad to hear the lights under the street lights, under the street lights.
I'm using the body filler just to fill in a couple of the pinholes that we still have. You can't see through them, but they're just a little uneven. So when you use body filler, you want to be very thin coat on it. And you don't have a lot of time to mess with it. You can already see my stuff's already hardening a little bit. You can always sand it off. It's just more work for you. This truck came with Bondo that was probably 1/4 inch thick on the front end when we got it. So you want to make sure that it's not thick at all. See, mine's already starting to harden up a little bit too much hardener in this one. That's okay. So you just want to basically go where the seam is. And any spot that's going to be a little uneven. We warped this corner just a little bit. We're not going to fill it with body filler, we're just going to smooth it out with body filler. I also sanded this down with 400 grit before I put this on and wiped it down with tar remover, black sand tar remover. This just creates a nice even surface for you to work with.
Music's loud and I'm feeling alright. It's slow motion, baby, it's just you and I. Yet the burn makes you feel so alive. I'm living the moment so you can live it tonight. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live like tonight is forever. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live like tonight is forever. Let the rhythm move us, yeah baby, take it too far. You're at the center of my attention, yeah you got me so lost. I love the way that you move.